I started the Boulder Trail Running Breakfast Club 15 years ago. 15 years. It's hard to believe it's been that long. It feels like just yesterday. Back then, I stumbled into a format that worked almost by accident. I was welcomed into a group that instantly made me feel like I belonged, like I had a place. That feeling left a mark on me. And when I started this group, I knew it had to be the heart of what we built together. A way to connect, a way to belong. In the beginning, we were just out there having fun, exploring new places, new trails. Little did I know that 15 years later, all of those days would come to mean so much more. The world has changed. We've all felt it. The pace of life quickening, the weight of expectations growing heavier, that gnawing feeling of not being enough, of not doing enough. But here's the thing. The trail doesn't care about any of that. The mountains, the open sky, the Colorado sun, they strip all of that away and remind us of what's real. All it takes is a shirt, some shoes, shorts, water, food, and friends. You put those on a Colorado mountain trail, and suddenly the weight melts away. For those of you who have been here for 1 year or 10, you know exactly what I mean. For those of you just joining us, you're in for something special. It's not always easy. In fact, I guarantee it's not easy. But I promise you, it's worth it. These trails, these Saturdays, they have the power to transform you. Because there is nothing better than doing epic stuff with epic people. This is the Boulder Trail Running Breakfast Club.
Just counting to make sure we don't lose anybody. Plus or minus 10%.
Yes, folks, we are indeed on Buchanan Pass, and we are in the process of doing the Pawnee Buchanan Loop. And I thought I would just stop and say a few words, talk about the year a little bit. And well, first off, I would say it's somewhat of a transitional year from a run perspective. We had several people do their first 100. We had people do multiple hundreds in the same year, and had one person do back-to-back 100-mile races within 2 weeks. Nathan, looking at you, man. Pretty epic. Anyways, pretty awesome run year. A lot of other races, people doing their first ultras and so forth. So that was super cool. From a just community perspective, we had a lot of life happened this time around. So we had marriages, we had babies, we had health events, we had a lot of moving this year, and career changes, all kinds of things was happening. So basically a pretty eventful year, I would say, but a good year. Despite all that, I would say the community is going as strong as ever, and I can't be more grateful for that than anything else. So thank you so much for this community. I'm honored to host this for you all, and a shout out to all the new people this year. Had some amazing new people join. I'm completely, I'm just taken back by the quality of people that join this group every single year. So love having you guys in the group. Thank you so much for being here. And I guess with that, I gotta touch the crew, which is ahead of me now. And so enjoy the video. I had a blast making it, as always. And we'll see you back on the trail. Okay. Coming to you live from the backside of Pawnee. Spent too many years. I miss saying that. But here we are, back again on the other side of Pawnee. Climbing it up. Here, check it out. Here she is. All right, so the plan was to do a gratitude step in the beginning and then one towards the end. So you just heard the beginning one, and you can see my energy level has shifted a bit. So at this point, all I'm gonna say is I'm grateful to be here, to be able to do this, still be able to do this, hang with you guys, and just be alive. And this is definitely being alive. All right, back to the video. Enjoy. Go. Alex, bring it on in.
Thanks.
That's all I can do.
You've got more skills, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure. That was not easy.
It's so much fun.
Think of anything clever? Well, I love this group, as you know, but I was almost left at Moxie Bread this morning. I asked those around me if there was time to use the restroom, and those around me, who are those around me right now, said yes. And I went number 2. That's okay to say on camera. My kids criticize me because I talk about poop all day long, but that's my job, talk about poop. And I came out, and fortunately, I was a driver. So I had a car waiting for me, and I was able to catch up to the group, get out of the car, and begin this wonderful run.
I hope this makes it on film in the video, and I want Jim to be incredibly embarrassed next March or April. That's my contribution to this.
That's why I can't watch this year's video.
You haven't watched it yet?
Not yet.
I
gave you your full-on
yeah,
whole segment.
complete with this and all.
I'm planning to watch it on my vacation, along with 4 hours a day of Tour de France. It's beautiful out here.
Hi, I'm coming. Hey, someone, I meant to give you this feedback. Someone said, when you make the video, if you have time, you should put a subtitle of the views, so we know where they're from.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's hard.
Okay.
Someone told me there was a lot of B plots, but not a lot of A plots. So we need some more A plot in here.
What does that mean?
Well,
Like some romance, some...
Oh my God.
yeah. There's just a lot of B-roll footage, right?
yeah. B-roll is like the background footage,
Exactly.
and A-roll is the subject of talking.
Exactly.
So, start talking, guys.
Yeah, if people weren't so afraid to talk on camera.
Well, we got Jim's play-by-play of this morning's.
I also would like to add, okay, I'm adding, you could edit out the last 2 minutes. I'm adding, in true Boulder Breakfast Trail Runner love and kindness, I have 2 new people in my car this morning who, first timers, who became friends on the ride up here.
That's cool.
And are going to start rock climbing together.
Right on.
Chris and I let them banter about rock climbing the whole time.
Terrible.
Whereas I
Annoying.
can feel Chris and I wanted to talk about something else, but we let them banter.
I was going to name drop, and now I'm not.
Now they're going to rock climb. We're never going to see them again. But we put them together.
It's true. Let's also point out, though, they're already both married, so
Okay,
we
come on.
don't want that to be the A
No,
plot.
don't ruin the... There's a lot of books out this year on polyamorphous relationships. And not that I'm
really
a
taking a
supporter
bolder
of that.
turn. I don't know.
But I want to say there's nothing wrong with that.
Guys, cut.
155. Woohoo! Number three. Woo!
Across the line, Ryan Lagerquist from Boulder, Colorado. Ryan not only just finished the 100K, he finished the dirty double, 103.89 over 2 days. If there's no fun facts about him, I think I just said something very fun.
3, 2, 1.
I think that's so everybody's in the group has asked about the thingy, how the thingy's doing.
I thought, what? But otherwise it was great.
Finally made it to the stadium after like 7 10 years of pride.
Western States finisher.
Good job, man. Congrats. Way to go, man. Oh, the thingy.
We'll give him the high five.
He's got to perfect his jack still. Hold on. Okay, here it comes. That was perfect. Perfect. Jack Sparrow himself. Okay, we'll work on the next one. We'll work on the next one. All right. A little more waviness.
More waviness?
And
In the shoulder?
all right. All right. That's looking good.
I think it's more back arm.
Back arm. No.
I'm gonna go home and watch the video. Get some
inspiration.
Some inspiration. One day it's gonna be better.
Take two.
I went down pretty hard.
You did?
So on that, no, it's fine. I landed okay, but on that one ridge with the drop off, I'm looking, all of a sudden, I go right down.
Did you have your camera in?
Yeah.
Yes. It always makes for a fun time in your video.
I know. Oh, I suppose you want me to show you that fall. All right. All right. That was a real fall. Head first off the ledge. Jeez. But cool thing is I got that one on camera. So it was worth it. I mean, if I'm gonna go down, I might as well have it on camera. Yeah, exactly. I know exactly where I put my foot.
Boulder County wants to make a big point of that pool, the El Dorado water, whatever. Run.
Excuse me, passing. Passing. Trying to pass. God, it's so slow. Ridiculous.
It's like mental training. Just yell obscenities at you all the way down.
That's why you keep Eric around.
Just for the unnecessary stress.
Yes. The necessary stress.
The necessary stress. We may substitute it with Connor Buchanan.
Oh, yes, 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 please, yes. Please, Connie Buchanan.
I've been wanting to do that. So.
With an optional out and back to the summit of Audubon to separate the strong.
Feeding time.
Go talk to the front of the group and how they once again missed a turn.
So it's like a 11 mile run unless you're following Ryan. Then it's 13.
That is a 13-mile run.
Right at the junction. Right at the junction. And then left at the trailhead.
There's so many junctures. There's too many junctures, Scott. Putting in a negative Yelp review.
There should be like a big caveat, like a star that covers him, so anyone knows who follows him. There's a chance he's not going the right way.
It's like those pacers
like,
at marathons with
yeah.
special bibs. I
Yes.
wear like the anti-pacer.
So you gotta get the action shots of the cameraman getting action shots of the cameraman.
Yes. Go! Yeah. Yeah, yeah, there you go.
You guys are the best.
And you're with the fast group. Across the street.
Brad, what's your favorite trail snack?
Red velvet cupcake and black Russian Kahlua cake.
Robert, what's yours?
Tortilla and peanut butter.
So basic.
I feel like you're so close. You need to be better at your job. Be better.
That was amazing. Oh, wow. I love this.
Crushing it.
You are.
So much.
Crushing
All
it.
the rocks.
All the rocks.
All the pretzels. Everything that can be crushed has been crushed.
Everything.
Look at that Cadillac. Meow.
We made it.
We did it. Everyone line up.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go! Woo! Go to the right. There we go.
Feet down, heels down. How's that?
Everything's upside down.
Oh, I'm the same way. I'm like, that's the ground. I'm going back up. You didn't really good idea with the jacket. That was rough. Yeah, that was.
Who threw that?
That was straight through. Thanks, Brenna. That was great.
Right in the face? Yes! Oh! Yes! Now you're gonna back me, Laurel. Yes! Thank you, sister!
It's cold.
A little cold? How's it feel? Cold?
So cold.
Even for you? Yeah, Jeff! Woo! Oh, that's cold. There you go. Nice.
Everyone's doing it?
Have you done it?
No, not yet. Alright. But if everyone jumped off the bridge, would you too?
Probably.
good.
Yeah, oh, I love this.
Aditi!
Hi, YouTube! You should like and subscribe. And also check out the podcast, Running with Problems. I hear it's really good.